So why do artists need a break? You might have heard this, that artists do need to take a break. And well, everyone needs to take a break once in a while, but is it something special for an artist? I would say there is some truth to it, that an artist break is slightly special. Hi, this is Seema and welcome to my channel. I'm deviating a little bit from my regular format of the videos, and I wanted to have a talk on this, on an artist break. And it ties very well to creating good art, and not just good art, great art. So what is great art? Great art is something that has a special message in it, something that communicates beyond just the paper and the paint and the technique. And for that, it's important that we get ideas, and it's just not one idea or one sporadic thought, but I'm of the belief that it's state of mind, and whatever I'm doing on the paper and whatever is my state of mind, that somehow transcends to the viewer. So it's important for me to be in the right state of mind, and I know what that state of mind is. So whenever I feel out of my element, or I don't want to go forward with something, I just step away and I take a break. And sometimes that break means just stepping away from my painting for a few hours and then coming back to it, and just making a decision, whether it's speaking to me or not. Or sometimes it's just few days, and sometimes it is longer. And so you may ask, how does that happen? I mean, if you haven't experienced that already. For any artist, and by artist I mean a person who creates something out of nothing, the first challenge to overcome is to follow the cue of your heart or your mind. So for that, it's important that your mind tells you something, and when it stops telling you, you just stop and you take a break. And that's just a sign, that's just an artistic fatigue. And that's when I think anyone who is engaged in a creative pursuit should take a break. So, and what do we do in a break, or what do I do in a break? We can talk about that in my following videos. So I thought this was the right time to talk about it, because I just recently took a break for a few weeks, and I'm glad I did. And everyone talks about an artist taking a break, but what does it really mean?
So I'm back after a break of 3 weeks, and let's take a look at the colors we used in this composition. The first color that I used, which was one of my favorite color before the break as well, is the yellow ochre. Yellow ochre. And we matched it up with quinacridone magenta. Quinacridone magenta. Very deep and intense color. Really love it. And when you mix it with yellow ochre, it gives this beautiful orange, which I really love in the roses. And for the leaves, I did not pick a green. Instead, I picked Davies gray. There is some magenta in the brush, so this is Davies gray. Let me get some more so that we can see the actual color here. Davies gray. And although it's gray, when mixed with yellow, it kind of creates a very nice shade of green, which lends itself very well to creating some interesting leaves, and which is what you see over here. They almost look like perfectly natural colors of the leaves. So I'm really pleased with how this turned out. And for a darker color, we chose just sepia. And sepia is ashy and brown, and that's the color I like when I'm doing any flowers that are on bare branches, and especially spring flowers. So these flowers are almost like cherry flowers. I'm not sure if they're I wanted to do cherry or forsythia, you know. Regardless, both the bushes, both the plants give out flowers on bare branches. So I really liked how, I mean, although yellow cherries are not very common, but yellow cherries look very, very nice. And I took the artistic liberty to just mix in sepia on the edges. So it's not a very natural color, but I think it worked very well in this composition. And I sort of imagined that what if my forsythia or cherry would just grow right next to my rose, and what if those bushes would just crisscross their branches. And that was the inspiration behind this composition. So you see some rose branches overlaying a cherry branch or a forsythia branch, whatever you want to think. They both look a little bit similar, although forsythia does not have anthers that look like these. But you know, really, plant species are so varied and so diverse that you know, whatever flower you do, I challenge you that there will be a flower existing in nature. I mean, you know, there are so many species of flowers all over the world. So yeah, so I'm glad how it turned out, and with just a very limited palette of 4 colors. And I hope you'll give this a shot. And like I said, the idea behind was to just bring out the contrasting flowers and the bushes crisscrossing each other, and especially thorny kind of bushes. So that was the whole intention behind this composition. So I hope you loved this, and I hope you give this a shot.